Circling back now to the Air India crash, we have Neha Poonia joining us live from New Delhi, as well as Laura Westbrook from London. First to you, Neha. I know that the situation is still unfolding, but what more can you tell us?
You know, it's a rapidly evolving story, Utali, but we do have some details that have come through in the last few minutes. Air India confirming this was a 787 Dreamliner. It was operating from Ahmedabad in western India in the state of Gujarat, which is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's home state. And we do know that the plane crashed shortly after takeoff. What we are hearing is that there was a crash that happened in the residential neighborhood near the city's airport. We can see how flight tracking apps have shown that aircraft reached a height of about 600 feet before it crashed into what appears to be a residential neighborhood. There were about 242 individuals on board, about 160 of them are Indian nationals and some foreigners as well. Right now, we know that flight operations at the airport have been suspended as the focus shifts on rescue and evacuation operations. The Civil Aviation Ministry has said that they've been directed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to ensure that rescue ops are prioritized. And like I was saying, this is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's home state, so he's been speaking to officials closely as well. And you know, videos posted on social media also showing us huge plumes of black smoke coming out of that crash site as we wait for more details to become clear about exactly what happened and what the exact impact of that crash is.
Thanks for that, Neha. Let's turn to you now, Laura. It's, I believe, 8 minutes past 11 in the morning. Laura, what are you getting? What sort of reports are you getting at your end?
Well, we have heard a statement from Gatwick Airport. It says that it has confirmed that flight AI 171 has crashed on departure from Ahmedabad Airport today, and it was due to land at London Gatwick at 18:25 local time. And so that's the latest statement that we're getting from Gatwick Airport. It has confirmed that the plane was traveling and was due to land here this evening. According to the tracking site Flight Radar, the initial data from the flight shows that the aircraft had reached an altitude of 625 feet and then started to descend. It was scheduled to depart at around 9:50 local time. And the signal from the aircraft, according to Flight Radar, was lost at 10:08 local time at 625 feet, less than a minute after takeoff. So that's some of the latest information that we're getting from Flight Radar with this plane that reportedly has around 200 passengers. And here in the UK, the routes from India to London, this is a fairly popular route. India's UK operations are in Birmingham, Gatwick and Heathrow, with routes to a number of Indian cities such as Delhi, Mumbai and Bangalore. So really, we're starting to get some information about what has happened, but it is also quite early on with information still coming out.
Thanks for that, Laura. We are just going back to Neha. More information has unfolded. What more can you share with us, Neha?
Well, you know, the Director General of Civil Aviation, which is the body overseeing civil aviation operations, has said that the aircraft departed Ahmedabad at about 1:39 p.m. local time and issued a mayday call moments after liftoff. And authorities saying that subsequent communication attempts by air traffic control teams went unanswered. And that's when that plane went down in a densely populated neighborhood just outside the perimeter of the Sardar Vallabhbhai Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport in the city of Ahmedabad, and that's where the rescue operations are currently targeted. We don't yet have an official confirmation of any kind of casualties or injuries, but we do know that India's Civil Aviation Minister is currently en route, and he's going to be overseeing rescue and relief operations. Like I was telling you earlier, all flights in and out of Ahmedabad's international airport have been halted, and officials saying that that airport will remain closed until further notice. This particular aircraft in question, we're given to understand, was delivered to Air India in 2014, and India's aviation minister's office, as well as the Tata Group, which owns Air India, saying that emergency centers have been activated and support teams have been set up as well to help families get more information about passengers who were on that aircraft headed to the Gatwick airport before that plane crashed.
Right, many thanks for that. Neha Poonia speaking to us live from New Delhi, and Laura Westbrook in London. Well, we're also getting Air India saying that there were 169 Indian nationals on the flight, 53 Brits and 1 Canadian national and 7 Portuguese nationals. That's what Air India is saying. And of course, we'll be bringing you more updates of this development. Also, for more news on the Air India plane crash, you can always log on to cna.asia or our mobile app.